Hi, it's Lavana Seacrest here from the Cottage of Grace, and I just want to do a quick vlog about friends. I'm waiting for a friend of mine to come back from the bathroom. She had to run in real quick. We just got done eating at a really cool restaurant that we like here where I live in town, called the Courier Cafe. And it's a place that we both discovered together when we were in college, and she came up today to visit me, so we came here to eat our breakfast just like we used to do all the time. And this friendship blog is about not just being friends, but about the fact that they're my family. My friends are my family. I live in a town where I have no my family. In other words, my family doesn't live here. Now, my husband has his family here, and they're very dispersed throughout the city, and they're very busy, and you know, to be able to see them just doesn't happen. And I have learned to make my friends my family, and I have chosen certain people to be my friends because I know that, you know, no matter what, they're going to tell me how it is. And my friend Tina, first day I met her was in college, 1988. And I was sitting there, and she sat behind me, and I turned around and I said, "Hey, my name's Lavana, and your name is," and we got to know each other, we talked with each other, and by lunchtime, we knew everything about each other. I mean, everything. We knew the nitty-gritties, the inside and the outside. You name it, we knew it about each other. And we have been inseparable since. We have been together longer than we have been with our husbands. We have literally spent half of our lives together, and it's been great. And the thing I love about all of it is that no matter how bad my life gets, I know that she will come along and she'll grab me by the head, you know, of my hair, and shake me and say, "All right, it's time to get this garbage taken care of, and let's get it out." And she'll be the first one to tell me something, you know, is great that's going on in my life, and I can do the same to her, and it will be received. And that's what family is like. They love you unconditionally no matter what, the good and the bad. And sometimes when you make a friend, it's like they can be your friend if you fit into their mold, or you can be the kind of person that they want you to be. And with her, it's not like that. With most of my friends, all my friends, I have a very tight-knit circle of friends. I'm not a person who makes a whole bunch of friends all at once, and these are all my friends. I mean, I can do that with no problem. But for me, my friends are the people that would be like my sister. Like Tina, she's not just my friend and my family, but she's like my sister. And all my other friends are like that with me. I can tell them how it's going and what I see going on in their lives, and they know they can do that with me, and it's well received, and it's made in love, and yet we can go and have a really great time together. And the funny thing is, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I got an email from Tina, and it said, "Do you realize that it has been 8 months since we have seen each other?" And it really freaked her out, and it freaked me out, because in college, during Christmas break, we spent like 4 or 5 weeks not seeing each other because we were busy with our own families and the holidays, and you know how it is with college breaks and Christmas and stuff. And we thought we were going to die during that 4 weeks, and we have always made it a point to see each other no matter what's going on in our lives. You know, at the very, very most, I think we've gone the longest, maybe a month, month and a half at the most. And we only live an hour away. She lives in my hometown. And But to know that we went 8 months, it really bothered us, and it actually kind of scared us. So we have made a point, at least every week and a half, 2 weeks, to get together. I love going down to her house because when I go home to her house, it's my hometown. So if I wanted to, I could pop in on my mom and dad, or I can just, drive around the town where I used to live and just connect with being home. But this time she came up here, and we went and had a great breakfast together. And I guess all this to say, if you've got really good friends in your life, which I'm sure that you do, most people have good friends, make it a point to tell them that you're thinking about them, that you love them, and that they're important to you, and tell them why. And don't send a text. Don't send an email. Do something old-fashioned. Go out to the store and purposely buy a card. Fill it out, write out what you feel and what you're thinking, put a stamp on it, and mail it. Because there's nothing greater than getting a card from a family member or a friend and go, wow, they took the time to really think about me and send me what they were thinking and feeling. And then in this day and age of technology, it's just so easy just to send your text and it's done, and that's supposed to cover everything. And sometimes anymore that just doesn't cut it. I want to hear from her, and she wants to hear from me, and that's our way of knowing that we love each other and care for each other. And like I said, we have been through the bad times. She's been there to pull me up by the seat of my pants and shake me off, and I've been there and I've held her hand through some of her worst times. But we can laugh and cut up and joke and have so much fun, just as much as we can be serious. And I just want to say thank you to my friends, and I love you. And I love you, and thank you, Tina, for being my friend, allowing me to be a part of your life. And thank you, Madeline, and thank you, Carla, and the rest of you. You know who you are. I don't take my friendships lightly because I live with no family here except my husband and children. And so, you're my family, and I love you. If you have friends that are like that for you, then make it a point to tell them that you love them. And in the meantime, go ahead and let your family know as well how much that you love them and mean them. And like I said, take the time to fill out a really nice letter or a beautiful card, or create your own stationery on the computer. There's so many cool clip arts and fonts, and you can make it pretty and type it out and send it. Send it to your grandma or your aunt and uncle that you never really see but maybe once or twice a year. You'd be surprised how much people like that kind of stuff. But again, this is just a thank you and a shout out to my friends that I love so much, and also for my other bestest friend in the whole wide world that I cannot imagine not having in my life, and that's my husband, Daryl. I love you with all my heart, and I am so thankful that you are part of my life and that you allow me to be a part of yours. And thank you for loving me for me. And I especially like the letter and the rose that you put in the bathroom for me this morning. That was really awesome. I mean, that was such a cool way to let your wife know that you're thinking about it. See, there's so many things you can do to let somebody know that you love them and that you're thinking about them. So, okay, enough about that, and just let your family, and mostly your friends today, this is about friends, let them know you love them and that you care about them and that you're thinking about them. And yeah, that's it. And lots of blessings from the Cottage of Grace. Bye.